All right. What we have here is a Crossman PowerShot 22 pellet. They are coming up into the market, trying to match up. This is the H&N, apologies, H&N Hornet, which I consider to be a very, very good ammo. Brass tip, sharp. Every pellet, when you put it in, fits nice and tight. I just tried out this Crossman stuff, and we're looking at penetration here in this experiment, but I do want to say before we show the bare leg that they fit typical to Crossman. Some fit tight, some fit a little loose. So if you're looking for accuracy, keep that in mind. I mean, accuracy down to like shooting a dime size circle. It's not going to happen, but if you're just shooting something large like that bare leg that I pulled out of the freezer because it was freezer burn, and eventually we go to my dog team. We decided to give it a couple shots. I put 3 shots of the Hornet in it, and I put 6 shots of the PowerShot in it, and I did so at 19 meters. You guys can figure out the footage for you guys that are just waving at a buddy as he goes by the road there. So yeah, we took a couple shots here. Let's take a look. These ones here at the top of the leg, oop, my finger, those there were the first 3 shots that I did with the PowerShot, and they went clear through, which I would guess is about 3 inches of meat clear through. That I saw them hit the wood. So I decided to take the shots a little further down, and that is one of them there. That big opening there, the one next to it, and there's an opening down here. However, it did not go through. But here we're talking like 4 bone in there from the leg, so they probably made contact with the bone. But the point is, that's a clean entry. I mean, I don't know how deep that went into that 4 inches of meat, but if that's a person, that's making entry, whether they're wearing a couple of layers of clothing or not. And if it doesn't come out, well, that's the same as any kind of 22 damage. So these are 22 pellets. I used a break barrel Crossman 22, 495 feet per second in strength. So, and I did that at 19 meters, which I'm going to guess comes to something like 60 feet or something, 70 feet, something in that range. Which is, you know, about the range that anybody would be making any kind of combat contact, if you want to use that term. So, yeah. So that's the 22 Crossman. Oop, put my finger right over the camera. Way to go, Jay. So that's the Crossman PowerShot 22 H&N. H&N I put in down there. It didn't come through either. But with those brass sharp tips, you can guarantee that there's going to be a fair amount of penetration. And I think what Crossman's done here with their plastic wrapped around a bullet, basically, all they've done is just modified it a little bit to give it a little more strength. I think that works just as well if you're looking for any kind of hunting penetration. However, I do want to tell you right now, I have used these to hunt pigeon, and I have used these to hunt rabbit, and they go clear through the animal. So I went back to using their Magnum, their Sniper Magnum 22, because it's more of a punch. There's no tip on it. Still penetrates, but it doesn't penetrate right through the bird or through rabbit. So a little bit of testing out here at I don't even know what I call the YouTube channel anymore. What is it now? J3per Outdoors. More videos to come now that we're settled into our new place out here on Rockingham. Peace, peace, chicken grease.